Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee for another episode of our daily stock market insights. In this video, we are going to discuss once again the most trending stocks in the Philippine market, and probably I'll share a few of my thoughts and insights on what is currently happening in the market. Okay, so if this is the first time you're watching my video, I am Miss Jaydee. I do review stocks, cryptocurrencies in the Philippine market, US market. Yeah. So if you have a stock that you'd like me to review or a token you'd like me to review, go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know so I can prioritize that in my next video, which I do every single day. Okay. Now let's deep dive into what happened in the Philippine market. As you can see, we ended red, solid 4.15% decline from the previous day. So seeing a candlestick as huge as this is really a significant drop, I should say. Okay, I even plotted yesterday an area somewhere in the 6,960 level, 964 level for our support. But sad thing is, it broke that. So that simply means I have to look into another key level where we could plot as a possible support. Next possible support would be around 6.5, and I'm now using the weekly chart so that we could filter some noise in terms of movement in the candlestick, because if you're on a daily chart there's a lot of movement, but if you expand it on a longer time frame then you see the overall picture, right? So if I'm to draw this, in fact, so you had that uptrend in the past, right? It was respecting that channel, but in today's performance it actually broke that. So that's not a good sign. We might see some more selling activities in the coming days. Okay, so this is just to show you how our trend line was broken in today's candlestick. Okay, so we used to have an uptrend right here, but this candlestick really triggered a shift in direction. So what are we seeing? Potentially we could still be dropping the next day. Okay, so this is not over yet. Yes, it's not over yet. Chances are we could be revisiting 6,500 level. Okay, and what is causing that? If you are curious to know, well, definitely that is because of another possible gas price increase by tomorrow. It's actually scheduled already, as you can see here, on the 15th. Okay, on the 15th of March, which is in a few minutes from now. Diesel prices will increase by 13 pesos. Gasoline will increase by 7.10. Kerosene 10.50. And you have the different companies. Okay, and these are the rates that you will be expecting for these companies to increase. Okay, so really not a good sign. I was trying to look into commodities, even the oil, gold. They're all declining. Crypto, they're declining. Stocks currently in the US, as we speak, the market is open. They're all declining. So with the crisis that's happening between Russia, Ukraine, and now almost the entire world against Russia, those economic sanctions that are ongoing, it's not just Russia who is experiencing the consequences of all this. It's actually the entire world. So I really hope that that gets ironed out. Otherwise, the world's economy is really going to suffer. Our investments are going to suffer, right? But in the meantime, if you'd like to really know what is going to how your stocks are going to perform in terms of technicals, then that's where I can come in. I do review stocks purely on technicals, because even though the market is red, there are still some stocks that are resilient enough to move according to its technical analysis. But right now, I'm telling you that a lot of stocks no longer follow technical analysis. Things like this, extreme situations, could break the rules of technical analysis. Okay, so let me start with a stock that was requested. Let's talk about MBT. MBT right now, well, just something to look forward to. I know it's on a decline, but yeah, we have a scheduled dividend. So later, okay, so X date is done. That means if you are still interested, you are no longer qualified to receive dividend scheduled to be released on the 31st of March. In the meantime, okay, let me show you this. Okay, slightly we did an overshoot below the support area. This used to be a support. So if that's the case, then if we have another red candlestick by tomorrow, then that simply means that the downtrend is not over. It broke that support where it we could have plotted. I mean, this is a possible support. So based on my analysis, 1, 2, and then multiple days here, which acted as a support, and then you have your resistance right here. But it's just that selling pressure is still really, really strong. That's why it kind of overshoot. Or first possibility is it's just an overshoot that could recover right away. But if there's another red candlestick that will come out there, then we just have to face the fact downtrend is still really strong at the moment, and it could continue to drop. 50.17 is the next area to watch out for. Between it going up or going down, my take is it will most likely going to dip. But MBT, that's Metro Bank, that means it's a very stable company. So the moment it drops, that is your opportunity to add more to your position. Okay, so that is MBT. Let's try to take a look at the trending ones. So you had your AC. Okay. AC Ayala, another stable company right there. That was, well, you had a long wick right here. And normally, if I see that, so I'm thinking a lot of our traders and investors felt that that level is already very cheap, and then they started buying that again, probably towards the latter part. Oh, indeed, it was on the last 15 minutes or 30 minutes before the market closed today. That's when we had that green that served as the wick. So allow me to plot this key area as our support right now. Here. Actually, pwedeng dito. Let me do the weekly chart. Let's see if it's cleaner this time. Okay, see, this is cleaner. Okay, the next possible support I see is right at this level, because you had yours for several weeks. It landed right at this area, and it kept bouncing. Therefore, I think this is going to be an important place. Something will happen when the price hits this level. That could mean either sideways first or reversal happens right away. But just be on the lookout tomorrow. Okay, gas prices will increase in a few minutes from now. Then I'm sure market sentiment will still be on the bearish side. One thing to watch out for, though, sometimes these big players are already aware that a lot of people are also aware of how the market will perform when things like this happen. So they would create a twist in the plot, and there is a gap down, and then all of a sudden it fills that gap intraday. So try to take advantage of that if you're able to time the market, and if you feel that your stocks are already at a cheap level. Because normally, gagawin yan, everyone's so scared, everyone's so bearish about the situation, mag-gap down talaga yan. Tapos bibilhin nila. I think that is what happened to Dito the previous time. Gap down, and then they bought the market's fear. Saan nga ba yun? I can't recall where that was. Actually, I think that happened sa index din eh. Baka ito yun. So, nag-gap down siya and then moved up. Probably during this period. I'll try to look for that stock where I mentioned about they will buy your fear. Okay, but for now, 6,500 is our support. No. We're already in MBT. 50. Okay, 50.17 is the next possible support for MBT. Okay, let us take a look at. Ito na pala. This is what I was talking about. 712. Okay, 712 for AC. I still see this dropping in the coming days. So just be on the conservative side. A lot of the stocks will still be on the bearish sentiment. Okay, but look, there's a dividend March 31st. Just try to take note of that. But for now, still on the bearish side. This is still respecting the downward movement, although you have some foreign buying that happened right here. So just in case there will be volatility that you can take advantage of, and probably catch the price around 672. That's even better. But for now, as you notice right here on a daily chart, we got rejected at the MA20 line. I used the Bollinger Band, and the center line is your MA20. So that is simply respecting that area being a resistance. So you may want to consider waiting around this key area, 760 on the daily time frame. Otherwise, wait for it at the 672. Ito siya. You have a support here, 778. You know why? Because if you look to the left, you have your support right here, your resistance right here. So it could be moving within that range first. If indeed there will be a significant volume that will buy, probably like a foreign buying that might happen in the coming days. So mag-sideways muna yan. But if there's really strong selling pressure, the next stop would be 672. Next is ICT. ICT, be extra careful. Seldom do we see ICT breaking the MA20 line. For the longest time, it's been respecting that with just a slight overshoot. So hopefully, it will just do like this. So for now, I am plotting a next support around the 204. But I don't really think that, unlike other stocks, ICT is just really on a gradual climb or rally in the past how many years now? 2 years, more than 2 years. Okay, so that's the next possible support. So just take advantage of that. Now I'm saying this because I'm trying to address the long-term investors. So whenever you have opportunities whereby stock drops, that's your chance to buy or add onto your position. Converge broke your it is currently sitting at a support area though. But what happened right here is that this is still respecting the downward channel right here. So see that's your downtrend channel. So we have to make sure that the price does not break the area, which is 2265. area where it is at right now. We should closely monitor that, because if there's another red, then that means there will be continuation moving downwards, and we don't want to catch falling knife. So we want to monitor this and probably see where or when will the next green candlestick come out, and that could be your form of validation. Although your RSI, look, I just noticed it. While the price was moving downwards, your RSI is already moving up. See this from this point to this point. But again, you have to combine it with another indicator, because basing it in the RSI is not 100% really ideal, because sometimes bullish divergence or a formation that looks like this could stay in an extended period of time. So just be there. Just closely monitor that. Next is SM. SM still negative. It's not ready to reverse as of yet. For now, this is your support. So there's another one right here that is probably just an overshoot area. We could have another support right there. But for now, it's 867. Because if you look to the left, you have several weeks right here, whereby when price hits that area, when I say area, it could be slightly higher or lower, okay? Then based on historical data, we got a bounce around that level. Ali, still down. But that was how much? Wow, that's a 7% decline in a day. So especially if you have a huge volume for Ali, this is really huge. You will feel the impact of it right away. The support area is right at the 33.75 level, which is very near right now. But it's just that foreign buying is so foreign selling is so huge. Solid red, that means the selling pressure, chances are it's not over yet. It might even break the 33.75, so just be extra careful right there. Okay, I think that is it, guys. You know, we already have our clue. Okay, all the stocks, top 15 but top 20, they're all in red. And let's take a look at the market summary. I'm sure all the sectors have declined. Oh man, only 34 advanced today. And look at our sectors. The index, finance, holdings, and mining, and all the sectors. Except for industrial and mining, we had some foreign buying right there. But overall, really on the red. Okay, we're a bit bearish on what's happening. So my take is hold on to your buying power and wait for that perfect time where you have that sign that the stock is already reversing. Okay, I think that is it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to drop a comment. Let me know if there's any stock you'd like me to review. Okay, in the meantime, thank you for watching, and bye-bye.